between ShanShan. Hi, guys. Happy 2024 and happy Black History Month. We are back and brand new guest, Natia.
Hello, y'all.
We are so happy Natia is gracing our mics and our cameras today. So we're going to get into Mr. Natia in a few minutes, but we're going to handle some business. So we'll be right back after these words.
Gosh, I'm Shannon. I'm looking for some insurance, and it doesn't seem like anybody's wanting to work today. Nobody calls me back on my car insurance or my home insurance, my renter's insurance. Nothing. Can you help me?
Absolutely. There's a great company that I work with called SD Langhorne Insurance Services, aka Shannon Shore, and they actually answer your call.
Wait a minute. You mean I don't have to text a robot and do a chat window for them?
No, when you actually call SD Langhorne Insurance Services, shannonshore.com, they pick up the phone and they will give you great competitive rates in today's market for auto insurance, renter's insurance, general liability, and also workers' comp.
What? Is there a phone number or a website?
You can definitely email them at shannonshore.com and they will have you fill out a form and they will contact you immediately.
I'm on it. Doing it now.
Contact SD Langhorne Insurance Services or shannonshore.com for your insurance needs today. We have taken a break from our last season. We are officially now in season 5, 2024, and it's also Black History Month. So congratulations to that as well. Right? Mm-hmm. And so no better way to have a great start in Black History Month than to introduce Mr. Natia. Natia! He is not only an up-and-coming rapper and musician, but he's also my lovely cousin.
This is my cousin.
Family. We help. We represent and we support family here. So I want to say first of all, thank you.
Thank you
for being here. You've had a very challenging year so far. So have I, and we'll get into that. Before we get into all the thing, the reason why I really wanted Natia to be on the show is because we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about some life struggles, and we've all been through that. You know what I love to talk about, and if you guys see my Instagram stories, my TikToks, whatever, I talk about mental health a lot. And as you guys know, through my last show, my dad's health failed tremendously when we were talking about my dad. So unfortunately, my dad passed away literally 33 days ago.
R.S.P. Uncle Spencer, man. Yeah. Go Lakers.
Yep, he was a Lakers fan. My dad loves some Kobe.
Big Kobe fan.
He was a big Kobe
fan. Big Bean fan, man.
Yes.
Silent man, but
very silent.
He knew his sports, though.
He sure did. He sure did. He loved the USC Trojans. He loved Lakers. He loved the Rams. He also loved the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, believe it or not. That's why I became a fan, because the Green Bay Packers.
He wouldn't listen to anything else if it was only sports.
Only sports. Yeah, and his jazz. He loved his jazz.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was a big jazz
that's
fan.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So he passed away on December 31st, New Year's Eve. And very peacefully and quietly, me and Theron were there to say our goodbyes. And so was his sister and our cousins. And your mom was there.
Oh, my mom was heavily involved, I bet.
Peggy... First of all, again, family is, it's just, you can't, it's like, we don't have family. I don't know what you don't have, you know? Your mother. So how it is my mom and his mom are sisters. And so Natia is my first cousin.
Her mom is my favorite auntie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my mom passed away 2 years ago. I know, it's crazy. 2 years ago.
So crazy.
So crazy. And so Peggy has been an instrumental person in our family. She really takes care of making sure the family's financially taken care of. Hospital and bills. You know, she's always been there for the funerals. Obviously, she's helped instrument the funerals. My mom and Peggy were very, very close as well growing up. And it was just a sad time when Mom passed away. But who stepped up? Your mom.
Oh, my mom. Yeah, she has. She's the last one left.
Yeah, yeah. Except for Kat. Yeah, and Kat. So Kat is my other aunt who lives in Oklahoma, and then I'm close to your sisters, Ashley and Autumn. And I love your brother Keon, very quiet, another quiet, gentle giant, Keon, and he's engaged. Isn't that crazy?
Yes, that's my little brother.
That's your little brother engaged, right? And so your sisters have been incredibly supportive as well. Your mom did good. Your mom did well in raising a very good
Four
supportive family.
kids.
Four
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
So
I was hell though, but
yeah. But big ups to
yeah.
Peg. Big
Yeah,
ups to
big
Aunt
ups to
Peggy.
Peggy. Big ups to Peggy Jean.
Peggy Jean. Don't call her Margaret now.
No. In my phone, she's Peggy Jean.
Is she really? Okay. So I really want to say thank you for being there for my dad's services. Natia was one usher alongside my other cousin Chris.
My manager.
Yeah, your manager, right? And they did such a good job in ushering my dad's services, and that was 2 weeks ago. Isn't that crazy?
2 weeks ago. That is insane. It's February.
Yeah, we're in February finally. Finally in February. January
don't
seemed
remind
like
me.
it was 6 months. It was like January 82nd.
6% into the year.
Yes. So we're really glad. So let's talk about Natia. What you're raised in LA. I was raised in Rancho Cucamonga, so I would only see you on family functions when we were kids, baby showers or whatever was going on. Dinners, soul food dinners, holiday dinners. We would see each other a lot, but it was like more of a surface because you live far and I lived far. And so getting older, we get to know each other more. I got to know more about your sisters.
Especially right now. Yeah.
Right. We're getting to know each other now more. And when Autumn was showing and your videos when you were going on shows 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, during COVID, you're performing. I was like, what? I didn't know Natia had this skill, this talent.
Yeah.
So tell me, what made you start becoming into this? What made you become a rapper, musician? What was your inspiration?
It was Autumn, my sister.
Really?
She used to have Ashley used to have these corny ass posters of like NSYNC and Britney Spears, but then Autumn side of the room would have Eminem, Tupac, and like Biggie. So I'm like, who's this white boy? When I was like 12, and then she had this book called Angry Blonde. So I read this book, and it's all of his writtens that he's ever done, and I'm like, dude, this guy's like rapping, but he talks, but it happens to rhyme, I'm like, how did he? So I'll go to school and like spit all of his shit, all of his stuff. And then people like, oh, what? That was hard, bro, and I'm like, then I go back to Autumn's book, read it, go back, and then tell everybody, hey, listen to this new stuff I got, and that's pretty much how I got into hip hop.
So Eminem,
unfortunately, it's because of a white man.
But Eminem, he's not just your typical white guy that's was privileged. This man came off from the train tracks. Yes, he came right. He was from 8 Mile. That's 8 Mile.
8 Mile,
and that was a hood in Detroit. So
I've been there.
Yeah, you've been there. So it ain't pretty. It's not like he's coming from Rancho Cucamonga. So he has a lot to say, and but he does spit bars. He's very talented.
That's how I got into it. Autumn, and then after that it was a rap. I was infatuated.
When you become real big, you're gonna be touring with Eminem. We're gonna put that in the universe. Period.
Manifestation.
Eminem, you hear that? We're putting that out there. We are manifesting today.
Oh,
for real. Wouldn't that be amazing that you're the man that?
That would be exquisite. I would love that.
Oh my God. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be able to get front row tickets, right?
Oh yeah, of course, my horse, easy.
So your sister was or I should say, instrumental in helping you see what you want to do and what you want to be. You guys, you graduated from Inglewood High, right?
Yeah, fortunately.
Yeah. How was school? Did school help you attain any type of? No.
I never went to school.
You never went to school?
Never went to school, like 1 bit, 1 second.
Did you graduate?
Yeah, I did, fortunately. Well, it's a crazy story. My grandma, our nana.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of Inglewood, so I had to go to this continuation. But this lady that was our Jehovah's Witness, like my grandma would be like, Nana would be like you'll hear the knock on the door, and she's like, oh shit. And then it'll be my teacher. It was my teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
Your teacher was Jehovah's Witness.
So
really?
she helped me graduate. So shout out Miss Clayton.
Okay, Miss Clayton.
I love you.
Is she still with us?
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But she did look out for me. She gave me a lot of D's, so that was all good.
So she got you the D.
That's why your mom didn't pull up to my graduation, because nobody thought that I was going to graduate. And she pulls up to every...
She didn't know?
Yeah, she didn't know.
Did you walk down the aisle and got your diploma?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get to tell anybody?
No, my mom told everybody I wasn't going
Oh,
to. But then I busted her.
and so
I
bam.
busted her bubble. Like, hey, mama, get that cap and gown. But it was kind of embarrassing because my last name Maluia, but I was in the Z's.
You were in the Z's.
I graduated the day like that day.
Oh
Graduate.
dang,
Yeah, it was cool.
that was
I
cool.
was happy as
As
hell.
long as you got it though.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So, well, speaking about family, so let's talk about that. You are black and you're also Samoan.
Yep.
So, what has the Samoan environment, family been like for you growing up as well? Because you are a mixed child, and you don't see a lot of Samoans being
You
rappers.
don't.
So what has that culture brought to you?
Just like you said, culture. It just brought me to like knowing that I'm from an like a indigenous type. It feels indigenous, because I don't know anybody that's Samoan or black. All my homies be making fun of me that I am, so they be like, "You Hawaiian?" I'm like, "Bro, that's
Hawaiian.
You're racist." But it's pretty hilarious. But yeah,
Hawaiian.
I don't know. All I know is that Samoans do make this beautiful music.
They do.
Man. It's like they're just all talented. Like sports, it could be anything, and they're all just talented. Dancing, it's
Yes.
just like you said, culture.
Yeah.
it
Your
went-
dad was
Amazing.
Yeah, he was a dancer, and he actually did the fire dancing.
dance. Yep.
And he did because he was doing shows and stuff like that when he was younger,
Yeah, fire
right?
dance. He plays the drums. He plays the guitar. He sings.
Yeah.
He draws.
Happy
Talented man.
Maluia, and that's your middle name, Happy, huh?
Happy's my middle name.
That's right. So Natia, Happy,
Maluia.
Maluia. Come on, Happy.
My
That's
first
what you should totally name maybe your next album Happy.
Nah.
People, you don't think so?
I'm happy. It's
You-
kind of it's oversaturated. No.
But I know you'd say that in some of your songs that is your middle name,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I just wrote a song and it said, "My middle name Happy, but I kick it with angry men."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So so you graduate high school, you're doing whatever you need to do, and you've had some fallbacks.
Yes.
You had some fallbacks.
A copious amount.
A copious amount. And I wanted to see what happened after high school. What happened?
After high school, just pretty much life, figuring it all out. Oh man, life. That's all I'm. Just like in a short thing, just life.
Mm-hmm.
Life smacked the shit out of me.
Right.
The stuff out of me.
Yeah. What you were homeless for a while.
Unfortunately, yeah.
You were homeless for a while. Can you tell us what was that like?
It's not fun, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
It's crazy because my dad used to when I was like 12, he would take me to downtown and show me and my little brother hey, if you don't succeed, this is what you're gonna have. And all those homeless motherfuckers and all those homeless people. And then I became homeless, and it's like it's a lot of people you meet. Like I even slept in Skid Row and all that, but all these people, it's crazy. Some of these people choose to live that way.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's not like, and then there's a lot of things that just like me, it happened to them. So it's like for me to be homeless, I don't look like a homeless guy. You get what I'm saying? So when you see people off crack and like asking for money and all that type of stuff, they choose to be there. That's what I had to learn. I'm like, damn.
Why do you think they chose that life?
Drugs, man. It's what it is. Hey, crack is one hell of a drug.
Crack is one hell of a drug, yeah.
Crack, meth, all of that stuff people would do. And then not even that. It's more so just like, I don't know, just lost. And the only way they know how to deal with it is drugs.
Were you on any type of drugs?
Unfortunately, I was. Yeah, I was.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely was.
You were. Do you think that's what led you to being homeless?
No, not at all. Not at all. That was just one thing that I don't know. It just fell in my lap and it helped me get through it.
Really?
So I was just, but then I stopped. It wasn't for me.
So when we say homeless, there's different levels. Were you literally living in the streets in a tent?
I was not a tent. I was living in Westchester Skate Park, in the tennis courts.
Okay.
Yeah. I even have
Is that
on
a homeless
YouTube.
encampment there or something?
No. It's just a tennis court. It's just a tennis court that I just felt safe when I could look at I could see everywhere my surroundings. So if somebody come on my ass, I could beat the ass or I could run away. Or
Wow.
you know what I mean? You got to think like that. Exit plans,
How did you
contingency.
sleep at night? How did
I
you
have
sleep?
I have no idea. Sometimes when it will rain, that's the things that like when it gets cold at night, it
Yeah,
reminds me of being homeless. That's why I hate the cold. I
I
hate it
get it.
so bad. When it rained, I used to go into the bathrooms at the skate park, and then I would have to like use my phone charger to like wrap around the door handle into this like soap dispenser, so like people won't open the door if I'm sleeping in there. You know, yeah,
Dang.
movie stuff, bro, movie. But we're past that now though.
Yes,
So
you are. How long were you living on the streets like that?
I've been homeless since 16. Autumn took care of me when I was 17, 18. So like 19 to like 20. I haven't been homeless for 4 years. It's 24, 24, yeah,
Yeah.
2020. So I haven't been homeless for like, yeah, since like 28.
Now I know your mom tried to help because I know
Oh,
Peggy.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
What is it? Did you not want the help from your mother, or is it just
yeah.
because you were strung out? You were just
No, no, we just had super mad differences, man.
right,
Super differences.
right,
Yeah.
right, right,
She
right.
didn't kick me out. She's kicked me out since a young age. But I
Hmm.
was a hard headed kid though.
You were a hard headed kid.
Very hard headed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And all my friends like Booby and my boy Chris, like you gotta talk to your family, be cool with them. And yeah, that's why I'm pretty much cool with everybody
No,
now. Yeah.
because when I wasn't that bad as a teenager. Teenager, I was rebellious to a certain degree, but mom would have
Oh, your
whipped my
mom
butt.
crazy. Yeah,
Mom did
yeah.
not play with me and my
Uh huh.
brother. She did not play. Mom, mom's from Mississippi,
She
the
nice
family,
as hell.
because
She
she
nice.
got her attitude from grandma. Grandma don't
But it's
play.
you can't even you wouldn't know though. You wouldn't know.
Grandma's this tiny,
I
and
did
she
some,
was this tiny,
I,
and
I
she.
I scooped some rice off.
Mm,
I scooped some rice with my hand a little bit, and she smacked the stuffing out of me. I never seen Fanny act like that. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, but she the nicest woman in the world. But man, when
when
she,
mom
it's like that.
mom was snapped just like grandma did.
Yeah, yeah,
Grandma don't play like grandma whoop their butts,
yeah,
and she whooped me and Theron's behind. And me and my mom didn't get along for years, Natia. So I can understand
You
that.
hard headed too, though.
What'd you say?
I said you hard headed too,
I'm
though.
hard headed too, stubborn. I'm just like my mother.
Yeah.
My brother's like my dad, and I'm like my mother. We
Oh
have
wow.
hot tempers, and that's why my mom didn't get along for a long. I didn't speak for my mom for a while, not like years. Didn't speak for my mom, but there would be months where it'd be radio silence,
Hmm.
and then we'd be cool. But it took me a while to get over that. And that was my adolescence and being thinking I knew everything too, you know. So so do you think that obviously Autumn was always helping you out and making sure, and I know that you guys had some differences too.
Yeah, we did.
When did you finally say I got to get my shit together?
Man, to be very honest with you,
Hmm.
I've never said that.
You never said that
No, until like literally like this year. I'm like, dude.
this year.
Yeah. But I mean, thank God. Turns out everything I've been doing is right. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I just been like winging it. I'm just like, can't be winging it no more, bro. I
Right, you
got
got to be
lucky and God
serious.
showed me that you getting lucky this far, but come on, man. So yeah, I have never thought about that in my entire life until now,
Where
which is disappointing.
when you started making connections in music, when did that start happening?
Man, everything kind of like gravitated towards me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So that's why I'm saying I learned that now because now I have to reach out. You know what I mean? I have to reach out. I have to like be more on it than like putting it on a manager that I would have or whatever.
Mm.
You know, I was with this manager. This guy took 50% of my money. I didn't even know that I could be, living in an apartment. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Chilling, but like I'll get checks every now and then. I'll be like, oh shit, I made 960. But then in actuality, I realized, damn, bro, I just made $2,000 this month, bro. Yeah, you know what I
And he
mean?
didn't tell you.
Oh, never told me one bit. Never. It's super trippy. Life is a
You got to
movie.
learn hard
Yeah,
and
those
who you can trust.
mistakes is like, yeah.
So, for those who are coming up and coming, could you how long have you been in the game now?
I'm not in the game at all, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
are.
But I'm trying to get my foot in the door. Yeah.
You
But
Natia,
I would tell them,
you've been performing. I've seen the performances.
yeah. But I would tell the kids that's trying to do this now is just be yourself, bro. That's pretty much it. Just be yourself and
You hear that a lot from musicians, be yourself.
yeah.
Because people were trying to do some fake stuff. and be phony. And obviously you can't do that.
With all the internet and all this Instagram, Twitter, it's really easy to compare yourself to a lot of people that pretty much faking it, bro.
Right.
You know, I've done some nefarious, salacious things in my life, bro. And half of these people are not doing this stuff, bro. So just be yourself, pretty much.
What when you how many managers did you have to go through to
Oh
find?
my, Jesus Christ. So many, bro. Just
Really?
that word, period, is just cornball manager. Hey, this is my manager.
It is corny. You think it's corny to say it?
It's just like the things that people, if you see like actual work that they've done for you, then that's cool. But then when you don't see it, bro, and it's like they tell you to do things for yourself, and it's like, but this is where you should be coming in, bro. You know what I mean? Like shows, like people don't understand. You can call your homie your manager or whatever, but he needs to get you shows. He needs to get you studio time. He needs to plan your videos. He needs to talk about a budget. It's just a lot of things, and I'd rather just do that stuff myself, man. You know.
But how do you do that stuff and be out there? Because like for instance, as an insurance person, that's my main gig as an insurance broker. I can't be everyone. I can't be everything all at once, Natia.
Mm-hmm.
I got to hire a CPA for my taxes. I got to hire someone to do my social media like Simeon. I got to hire certain other insurances to protect my business. I can't be everything all at once. You can't be everything all at once.
No, I can't.
So a manager is supposed to help you with the gigs, studio
Yeah.
time, and get you videos, all that stuff. How do you do that and then be a performer?
Just reaching out. I will always think like this man's job, but I would be doing his job for him. You know, you get what I'm saying? But the manager I have now, my man Freddie, that man arms is hurting because he opening doors for me. You know what I mean?
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm
So
really
this
happy.
is the new guy that you've been working with?
I've signed contracts, and this guy said, "Contract? It's the contract." I'm like, bro, what the hell?
But don't you want it in
And he's
writing?
worked so much harder. He has worked harder than any manager I've ever had in my life.
Is he the one who helped you go to New Zealand?
But yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So let's talk about New Zealand. We will be right back after these words from our sponsors. Devin, this is so frustrating. I'm trying to find a catering company for my friend's anniversary party in 3 weeks in the Valley. And there's so many people that say they can cater, but I'm so afraid because, there's a lot of people who flake out there.
Oh.
Who do you know who can really be reliable and have great food?
I've got the perfect recommendation because I just used them myself.
Who?
It's Ma's Italian Kitchen in Burbank.
Oh, that's right. Michelle.
Michelle,
The
yes.
award-winning chef. That's right.
Exactly. Perfect food. I mean, obviously they're Italian, and they have the best Italian food that I've eaten in Los Angeles, I think.
I'm going to call Ma's Italian Kitchen today and see if they're available for this event.
You got it.
I know that they're known for their chicken piccata and amazing desserts.
They are. Oh my gosh, their desserts are next level.
Let me give a call to Ma's Italian Kitchen today and book an appointment. Also, you know what I heard?
What?
They're also open Monday through Friday for lunch now, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Ooh, that's delicious.
Absolutely. You know what? It's 1 o'clock right now. Let's go get some lunch.
Let's do it, girl. Let's go.
Ma's Italian Kitchen for your best catering needs. Because I'm a big traveler. Everybody knows I travel. I've been in New Zealand twice. I was in 2015, and I just was in New Zealand it was 2021.
Where at?
We went to Auckland. We went all
Beautiful.
from the North Island to the South Island.
Beautiful.
It was beautiful and hot, and then it was super cold in the South.
What
Where
did it
were
say?
you?
Four
Were
seasons.
Were you in Auckland too?
Auckland, yeah.
So did you just stay in Auckland, or did you go anywhere else in the
I went
islands?
to Central Auckland. I went to these mountains sound. I can't pronounce it.
Because it's like yeah, 'cause it's the Maori people. So
Yeah,
also
Maori,
again
yeah.
indigenous to New Zealand, Polynesian, Pacific Asian, just like you
Went
are.
to the museum out there. It was. Oh,
What'd you
man.
say?
I went to the museum out there. It's so beautiful. Did you go to the museum?
I've been to a few museums. Don't ask me the names of them.
Beautiful. So I've
And
never.
the people are so nice, right?
So immersive. Like,
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful.
The people were. I almost got into a fight, but they squashed it. They were bigger than me.
Honey,
I'm like-
they're like Samoans.
And they're just
The
nice
Maori
people.
people are big, thick people, and they love to eat too. And they love to eat.
I love the food out there too. Like I had Lebanese food, Malaysian food. It was super different.
Yeah.
I've never had that out here. And the
You
dollar is shorter.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's a little bit more affordable down there.
Yeah.
I would love to retire in New Zealand, to be honest with you.
A lot of people have.
Yeah, a lot of Americans have moved down there.
Bill Gates.
But you had a tour there. How long was your tour in New Zealand?
My tour was 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun.
How was it like to perform in front of the New Zealand people?
Man, seeing people that actually like know me.
They knew your
super
music.
Crazy.
You're like, what? You know the song?
I went to a bar and it was like 50. I'm not even lying. The capacity had to be like 300 people could be in there. It was a big ass bar. And then 50 dudes come up to me saying, Natia to God. I'm like, bro, what the? It tripped me out. And then I come out here and nobody know me.
New Zealand, what I loved about New Zealand is that they are very musically heavily influenced down there. You know, New Zealand is known for the most radio stations in the world.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Really?
they have the most radio stations in the world. So when you go, one thing what impacted me when I went to New Zealand is that they love black music. They love some
hip-hop.
black music. They love R&B.
love real
They have
hip-hop.
rap. They love all the old school songs. They love the 90s R&B. They love it. So every time I would go shopping when I was in New Zealand, you're in the store, you're like, what are they they're playing? What are they playing? Commodores, Lionel Richie, some Janet Jackson. You're like, and you're shopping. I'm like this when I'm shopping. Hey, come on, New Zealand. It was trippy. And you know, again, and then because it's the Maori people, the people of color, they bring a lot of the cultural enthusiasms in that country. You know, beautiful, gorgeous people. Honey, the men there are so hot. Ooh.
Yeah.
And the beautiful women down there. So I'm so glad. What was the favorite thing you liked about when you went to New Zealand?
It's the pies. The pies are fire.
The meat pies, huh?
Yeah, the meat pies. It gets kind of gratuitous to a point.
Well, you eat like day to day.
Yeah, just no
The
reason.
meat pies
to
are
eat.
bomb.
Oh, it's so delicious.
So delicious.
But just the culture, period, man. It's like I saw this cat. He had a whole face tat.
Oh yeah.
Like, and they call it a foul mask. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what's a foul mask? And he's like, look at that cat. This cat has some. He showed me a pictures. It said devastated.
It literally said devastated?
Yeah, devastated. And that's all he had. Walking around like he don't got that on his face. Like, excuse me. Like, you know, like.
And the women are tatted too on the face.
Oh yeah,
and the necks and the lips.
yeah. The homeless
well.
it's homeless people out there, which kind of sucks. But.
Yeah, homeless is everywhere. When you speaking about going back to your homeless aspect again, when you were shivering in the cold and the rain and hungry.
I never said shivering. No, I'm just playing. It was cold as hell. What happened?
Shivering. What did you make friends on the street?
Oh no! I'm from Los Angeles, so I know everybody. You know.
You know everybody.
Yeah.
So you knew everybody, even though you weren't sheltered, but you were still okay.
Yeah.
What do you think music helped you lead your way out of that situation?
1,000%, trillion%.
Why? Explain that.
I'll be rehearsing most of like 10K hours. I have this album 10K hours, Natia to God LP. Renaissance Forever on that album has 3.3 million, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, and I would be singing that song all night.
Do you write your own music?
Oh, of course.
Every song you've written on all your albums
Hmm.
is something you write.
Yeah.
You collaborate with anybody?
No.
You're telling me that everything you wrote, Natia, everything that you performed, all your albums, your songs. What's your canon like now? How many songs do you have altogether published?
Oh, I have no idea.
You don't know how many songs you got out
No,
there.
it's a lot.
And you write every one of them.
Yeah, of course.
From life experience to feelings to love, romance to booty calling to being on the streets, being a dork,
everything,
being silly.
Yeah, everything.
What is your inspiration to your writing?
I just write about what's going on in my life all the time. Yeah. I'm scared if I make it, because if I make it, I'm gonna be like Andre 3000. I don't have nothing to rap about.
Maybe you're gonna start playing the flute like he is. Honey, that flute album he has, it's actually popping.
I like music, period.
It's actually popping right now.
I like music, period. I haven't heard it, but I'm pretty sure it's good.
I think he's a genius.
Andre 3K.
Yeah.
Come on,
he's
man.
our
Come on.
generation. He's our generation.
Yeah.
You said you were homeless in a skate park?
Yeah.
Is that how you learned how to
Well,
skateboard?
it's a park, period. But
Okay.
Yeah, it's a skate park, but I stayed in tennis courts.
You love to skateboard.
Yeah, I used
Why
to,
you like
yeah.
skateboarding?
Oh man, just the fact that the board come attached to your feet, You just land it. It's just
Oh my
impossible.
God, I break my
It's
butt.
like basketball. Like it's impossible to get this ball into that little hoop. You know, it's like
So it's impossible to stay on a board and
off of 16 stairs. You know, like 16 stairs. You like a kickflip. The board detaches from your foot. You flip the board, then you somehow land on it and right away. It just
and you do that.
nothing. No, I don't know how to do 16 stairs, but I can do like 5 or 6.
I don't know. I can't do no stairs. What are you talking about? My big butt would be crippled in a hospital. Is that an outlet for you, skateboarding?
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
No.
Nah, that shit hurts. It does not tickle. I'll tell you that much. It does not
Do you
tickle.
skateboard at all?
No,
So you
but
just
I
don't-
can. I can.
But you have a skateboard. You just keep it.
I have a skateboard. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but that was something that was your that was your port of transportation too,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. it
From A to
was.
B. Let's be
Yeah, it
honest. You didn't have a
was,
car.
it
You
was.
didn't have nothing like that. So skateboarding was you go to the store and get some food or whatever, right? Go
Yeah,
meet
yeah,
your
yeah.
friends at their house.
Mhm.
What you know? I want to touch on this because I don't want to go into the rabbit hole with that. Mental illness has played a game into your life for a while, and you know we're in a society where we're finally able to talk about it. It's been such a stigma, mental illness and being mentally healthy. I've been through the depression, you know, not so much to where I would go and do drugs or whatever, but during COVID, there was a point where I was starting to drink, like literally beginning of COVID,
For no reason, huh?
because we were at home. We were at home. So we would have the Zoom parties, the Zoom happy hours, you know. That was
Sounds
the
hilarious.
dude, it was a for real thing. I remember March 2020 because no one could go to work, no one could go out the bars, no one. So we would have our Zoom parties, and I would be drink. I remember for a good 3 or 4 weeks, we'd be pounding a bottle of wine a night.
Some enabling stuff right there.
Enabling. And I'm like, I can't be doing this. I was depressed.
Yeah,
I wasn't working out in the field. I couldn't go see my friends. See, I was again, mom and dad were still here, but I didn't want to get my mom and dad sick. But we didn't know what COVID really was at that time. So I just remember for a good month, I was just drinking heavily. And I'm like, Shannon, you need to stop this. And I stopped it. I had the mindset, I had the powerful mindset to stop myself. And a lot of people
Don't have that.
don't have that. And unfortunately, there are people still struggling with COVID issues today in terms of alcoholism and drug. Not to say that you still have your struggles and everything, but what has gotten you beyond some of the mental illness issues that you've had in the past?
Music.
Music.
That's the
Why?
only thing. Because my manager Freddie, he made me realize I was gonna quit. I was gonna stop, and I've been
Really?
doing this for a minute. And yeah, just been down, you know, and just he showed me like, bro, you got something to work with. So yeah, it just woke me back up. So yeah, it's just music. It's always been music to get me out of the rut, to get me keep going. Even if like let's say I'll be in the tennis court, I'll be singing a song that has never came out, but I'll be singing it so loud and proud, you know, for no one to hear. But it just meant a lot to me. So yeah, it's like more of a it's like therapeutic for me.
It is therapeutic for you.
For sure.
When you're writing, when you're writing and you're home by yourself and you're writing lyrics, you know, because let's be honest, rap is poem, it's poetry.
Yeah.
So you're writing, and it doesn't have to rhyme, but there's a fluidity to it. So you're 2 o'clock in the morning, you're up, you might have a shitty week or whatever, shitty day.
How'd you know?
Yeah, I know, because I actually write poetry when I was a kid, and like my therapist wants me to start doing more journaling, and I have been doing that. It's really interesting, Natia. Journaling for me, and I spoke about this on the podcast, because we talk about a lot of different things. You know, the podcast here talks about travel, food, beauty, and culture, and I'm beginning to start I want this to be a podcast of a way where people can hear about healing and more much of a cultural mindset on the show. I'm still going to talk about travel. I'm still going to talk about beauty and all the stuff like that. But I want to talk about something with sustenance. And that's why I wanted you to be our premier guest for season 5, because we're coming into a new year, 2024. Like I said earlier, I feel like January lasted 6 months.
Yeah, same.
Dad passing away, life. You've had a shitty already couple weeks as well. Again, personal stuff that you're going through. But you are here. Let me tell you something. This boy texted me at 8 something. I don't think I'm gonna make it, Shannon. Something happened to a friend of mine. And I'm like, no, he is not.
Yeah, I
And I
wasn't gonna
said,
come.
and so then you texted me, you know, you must have talked to Autumn this
I
morning.
talked to Autumn. I was like, "You put money, just
Yes.
time," and I'm like, "Bro,
Yes,
you know,
and it's right. And I said, yeah, I pay for the studio time and bread. I'm already paying for Simeon to be here. So please don't be flaking out on me at 8 o'clock in the morning. Simeon's already on his way over here.
this guy cooler than the other side of the pillow, man. You know what I mean? So yeah. I couldn't fail you. I couldn't fail you.
Yes, and so I was like, please tell me he's. And so when I got that message, you texted me right back and said, no, I'm coming. And I'm like, yes, please come. And I'm sorry for your friend, what's going on with your friend, but please come because we got this set up and we've been, doing it. So again, thank you.
Oh, of
But you've had
of course.
a
If he
shitty
wasn't my
week.
cousin, I wouldn't have came now.
Oh, thank
So,
you.
you know.
Family's thick around here. So, to the people who are listening, because let's be honest, you're going through some stuff right now, Natia, but you are here. And yes, thank you for being here because I'm family. But you're here why are you here today?
um, I'm here today not only because you're family, but you have really good energy and you got something going. So,
Thank you.
yeah. So I had to be
And
here.
it's the Edwards.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
Edwards family over here.
I feel like an asshole because everybody been going through it, So I'm like the homie, he's going through it, and I was like, oh, thank God I ain't the only one. My fault, bro. Like, I didn't want to be an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? That's an asshole thing to say. Like, I'm going through it. Are you going through it too? All right, for sure.
For sure.
Like, I wish he wasn't going through it. But
I don't wish you what you're going through right now. And again, we don't want to get into all your business. You're going through some stuff right now. You're working. You have to work.
Yeah.
You got to pay the bills. And you said something to me that you said you felt like a loser. You're not a loser, Natia. You're not. And I don't know who's telling you that because you're not.
No,
I'm so proud of you.
Yes, having a job.
Period.
I don't. It's my first job I ever had in my life. Like I don't even know. I've never done taxes or any of that stuff. So
Really?
ever, and having a job. The one thing I don't think. It's not that I don't like having a job. I think I just don't like working, man.
But aren't you working on the stage? Aren't you working on social
it's
media?
super fun.
Aren't you working at the videos? Aren't you working in the studio?
Yeah.
That's still work.
I'm super introvert though, but when this mic is in front of me, I turn into it.
Most entertainers are introverts. They're artists. My brother is an artist. He's very introverted.
Yeah,
Even
he
though
is.
Theron is conservative.
Talented.
Yeah, but Theron's incredibly talented. And he's a lot like you, believe it or not, because he gets down on himself a lot. And I know you get down on yourself. But when you have a talent, and a lot of people who are just this multi-talented type of situation, personalities, a lot of them are introverts, shy. They got to come out of their woodwork to but when you do it though, just like you on the stage, because I see those performances that you post.
I just don't know
saw
who that
those
guy
videos.
is.
I'm like, who is this? This is
Me
my
too.
little cousin Natia, who like played with the video games and everything when he was a kid, and then you're out here performing in front of upon thousands of people, going all kinds of crazy places. You went to other states to perform,
was
and my
insane when I
little
saw
shy
those
cousin.
people. In New Zealand, when I saw those people, I'm like, and they saying my lyrics. I'm like, bro, this what this feels like. Until this dude, I'm like doing this, like smacking hands, and this guy grabs me, and I smacked him in the face, like Will Smith. I'm like, bro, what the hell is this about, bro? It's so trippy, bro. It's
What
so.
do you mean you smacked her in the face?
I
He
had to-
grabbed your hand. You're
no,
like,
no, he grabbed my body, and I was like,
What?
hey, what's wrong with you? What the hell? It's just really weird, and it's just like getting to that point. Now I'm like thinking, like, man.
wait until you get real big.
Yeah, it sounds insane to live like that.
That's why they have all the security guards, because people get crazy when fandom.
That's why I
Fandom
understood
gets
why they have
crazy.
security guards. Now I
Yes.
understand. Like,
Yeah, but imagine when you really go to other countries and people pulling on you.
can't imagine.
That's why some of these rappers
Can't
they get in
imagine.
the fights when they're on stage, and they throw themselves on the stage and get in fights because some of them these fans are crazy.
Oh yeah, these fans are insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Somebody was throwing water in the crowd, like
Oh, no.
just open water, just
Oh,
going. I'm
no.
like, no,
Oh,
what
no.
the hell?
Oh no.
I'm happy I'm performing and not in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think that helps the mental health?
Oh,
with
seeing
yourself?
that validation is amazing.
Isn't it great?
Oh man, that
Makes you feel better. That's the drug that
better
you
than
want.
sex. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's the drug that you want. And then
Mm-hmm.
we can't live on that validation 24 hours because we have something called life.
In reality, yeah.
And you said you're working because you got to pay the bills, Natia.
yeah.
And, I've seen you mature so much in the last 3 years. And again, I know your family is proud of you. I know you're Autumn. She talks about you all the time.
Yeah.
She is just proud of her little
Small,
brother.
little, big, homie.
Yeah, she's like, that's my son. I'm like,
That's my
that's your
sister.
brother.
She talking about my sister, but she my mom, though, really.
Yeah, Autumn. And speaking of Autumn, you got her on one of the biggest tracks that you made called Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you pick? Because Autumn and Ashley can
she got
sing.
vocals. She
Autumn
got
can
vocals. She got that. Ooh, like what? Yeah. And she did it one take.
No, she did not.
Oh yeah, what?
Los Angeles.
I love Los Angeles.
Ooh, come on, Autumn, Los Angeles.
Whoa. I was like, Autumn, what? That sounds crazy.
And she was good. So you guys got to check out Natia's song called Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
What album is that on?
That is on, I believe, Something's Gotta Give.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Or a single.
do you mind telling us why you like Los Angeles? Why did you love Los Angeles? You're born and raised here. Tell us why.
So I'm from here, man. Let me say, I got a saying. Hey, I grew here, y'all flew here. You feel me? And I also got a theory that all this traffic in Los Angeles is because everybody moved here and don't know where they're going.
That's true.
Yeah, so I'm from Los Angeles. That's the only thing I can say about that question is I'm from Los Angeles. I'm more LA than any cat you ever gonna meet in your life.
You are.
Yeah.
And you're hardcore with the LA sports and everything. Everything against LA.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know. That's
Gotta say Raiders because
yeah.
of my dad, you know.
Because your dad is right. That's right.
He's Samoan, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Happy Maluia. Happy Valley, right?
Yeah.
Happy Valley Maluia.
That's his first name. My dad's first name is Happy Valley, but no spaces because, you know, his parents didn't know about spaces.
So when people, they would call him Happy Valley. That was not his middle name, just Happy Valley.
No, Happy Valley is his first name, but he you know, they're Samoan, bro. They're Samoan. They like this. It's a city out here called Happy Valley, so they named him after that. But they forgot to space it. But, you know, they don't know about
his birth
space.
certificate says Happy Valley.
Happy Valley.
Happy Valley.
Yeah, he's a foreigner, man. He's a foreigner.
So when you got Autumn on the track of Los Angeles, I just think that was a perfect pairing.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Brother and sister, talking
She's
about
amazing.
their life, talking about their experiences here, growing up in this town. Because Los Angeles is not for the weak.
No, it is not.
It really is not for the weak.
No, it is not.
People think it's all about Hollywood. No, it's not about Hollywood. It's not about Beverly Hills. Los Angeles, you come from the trenches. Mom and dad, they were not. My mom and dad did not come from money. Trust. And they had to rise and go above that, and that's why we moved from Inglewood to Rancho
Y'all made
because the city was too much. They didn't want to raise their children.
The stories that my mom told me where your mom, I'm like, there's no way Auntie Fanny witnessed this and was okay with it. You know what I mean? Seeing people stabbed and gunshots, all of that stuff, man. And
that's still to this day, unfortunately.
She overcame. We all overcame.
We all did. Throughout your music canon, what is your favorite song and why?
Of mine? Oh man, I have to say, I'm so sorry.
I put you on the spot.
Man, it's just a lot of songs. Like I guess The Other Day. I love that song. It's The Other Day.
The Other Day, and why?
It just talks about like I remember like it was just the other day. I was broke, but my girl had to pay the way. Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like it's like it's just
something that you've lived through.
It's just it's just like I remember about the other day. Like you know what I mean, like when it was good or when it was bad. Like I like that song. The Other Day, that shit.
All right, you guys check out that song.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, we're gonna put you on the spot right now.
Oh, with the freestyle.
Okay, I want an impromptu rap right now. I don't have any music because we don't have that kind of money here to be licensing music out right now. But I want you to just give us like you did in New Zealand. They had you do a rap. What was the song you did?
In New Zealand?
Yeah, you were on the radio show.
Oh yeah. I did like a little freestyle for with Redman Method Man.
That's right.
Yeah, the Rock
So,
Wild.
can you give us a freestyle right
It's
now,
probably
please?
gonna be vague.
I don't care.
Like
but
very
we
vulgar.
We got an audience that haven't heard from you.
It's gonna be very vulgar and not cool, but I think I
This
got
is
some.
the E part. This is the E part, Simeon.
Well,
You might have to be all beep,
I
beep,
can
beep,
have fun.
beep,
I'll
beep,
give you a
beep,
little. I'll give you a little like a 10 bar, something for fun. It's
Okay.
gonna be some Eminem crazy stuff.
Do it.
You're gonna enjoy it, my man. Let's say, look, let me see. Hey yo, hey yo, I'll fart with a straight face in your room, then blame it on you till it smell like an Arabian school. Hey yo, my weed so gasoline it smell like alien fuel. My crib hard to break in like Will Chamberlain shoes. Yo, try again. I fight to win and he fight I'm in like Kylo Ren. Yo, these ain't vitamins, these Vicodins. What acid time will bend. Yo, super trippy in the Uber dizzy off shrooms and Henny. Thanks to addiction, I blew my 20s. Now I'm 30. Thanking God every day I made it this far without catching herpes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like doing fun stuff like that.
Okay.
I like words.
Oh, you like words?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good job, Natia. And so, when you're on
So
these,
sorry.
what you apologizing for? People want to hear that because we I'm a Gen Xer. You're a millennial, right? You're considered millennial.
Unfortunately.
What do you mean, unfortunately, Gen Xers, we were born with the birth of rap. Let's be honest.
Real rap.
Real rap. You know, we got back in the day, 1970s, late 70s, 80s. And, mom and dad were like, what's this kind of music? But I was like all about it. I was all about it because it was something new. It was something hard. It was something to relate to. And that's your music, something to relate to. Farting. Speaking of farting, did you hear the new song from, that's a song that's from Ice Spice called Fart. You got a song called Fart out right now. Ice Spice. I'm like, come on, Gen Z.
Bro, what?
Let's bring it better, Gen Z. Let's do something better, Gen Z.
I saw this dude, Playboy Cardi, do his ad libs, and he said, I'm like, yo, this is
He's barking?
this y'all leader? Like, this what y'all like?
That's what they like.
So crazy to me, but
I'm not into the mumble rap. I'm not into the drill.
fact that that's even a thing is sound.
It
you
is.
know what I mean?
It is.
Rap is rap, hip hop's hip hop.
And there's different variations, and I can appreciate that.
It's always gonna have a.
But I want something danceable. I want to dance. I don't want to just sitting on my head in the car. I want the rap music to get me out of my seat and start dancing. We don't have that in
Rap
the last
is always
4 or 5
going.
years.
I know rap is always going to change. It's always going
is.
to have something, but it's always going to have a consistency of actual stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Of like real love and life, rhythm and poetry, rap. But this stuff today, bro, I'm like, what is this? This is preposterous. Like, this is not good. I'm like, dude, this guy
diabolical.
this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy sucks, and he's
man.
making millions.
Yeah,
and we're not going to say any names, but
no,
y'all know who
man.
we're talking about.
Yeah.
There's these rappers out here right now, but I got to give props to
The
Meg
names
Thee Stallion.
kill me, bro. They all sound like super villains. But I mean, you get it how you get it.
I gotta give it to
understand.
Meg Thee Stallion though, because she's I know you're not big on social media and like terms, but you know Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, of course,
right?
yeah.
She's a gorgeous
Women rappers
woman.
is getting off right now. If
yeah.
you're a woman rapper,
Yes,
yeah,
and as
it's
they
the time.
should,
Yeah,
as they should, and she's bringing her game. Speaking of Meg Thee Stallion, and she's going through this beef with Nicki Minaj. In the rap history, though, we have beefs. Why is there so much beef going on? Why can we all?
Oh,
I sound like
publicity.
Rodney King, but why can't we all get along?
Publicity all day.
Is it PR?
It's
Is it PR
publicity.
stunt?
It's publicity, and it's a tiny bit of ego. Yeah, for sure.
Why?
For sure.
But there's so much room. There's so much room to gather. There's so
Don't
much
matter.
money to make. Why are
Don't
you
matter.
beefing about
It's gonna make
someone's
more money.
mom or someone's this? And why you start
They're gonna make more money with the beef. It's gonna be more money.
It's so stupid.
Like-
Having diss tracks against somebody, hardly even know.
It's gonna make more money.
But they used to be
More
friends, or they
more
had
listens,
a collaboration years.
Because now people are getting paid. Like I get paid through listens, like through. It's not nobody. You don't get paid off people buying CDs anymore.
No, not anymore.
You
Just
get paid,
streaming.
yeah. So like these diss tracks, all that, it's gonna go up. Money.
So the diss tracks are something that they are making money off of as well,
for
even though
sure,
it can be so
1,000,000%.
disrespectful.
There's like multiple platforms you could do. It's Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music. All
Yeah.
of these things accumulate. Even if you get a fraction of a cent, you're still gonna make a lot of money if you make they be having 13 million on one song, and they have 167 million on multiple songs. So
Right.
yeah, they come up with a diss track. It's for money for sure.
It's for money.
And if they didn't want to do it, their manager's like, you gotta do this. You gotta
Well,
do
it's
this.
caused a lot of rift into the music industry when you got people hating. Women shouldn't be hating on either on women when they're basically
Why are they
amazing
beefing?
and gorgeous. It's something stupid. Nicki Minaj beefing. It was a week ago. Or can you speak on this too, Simeon?
I'm asking you like you know.
It's like it was. Nicki Minaj did a diss track on Megan Thee Stallion a week ago.
She hard though.
She hard.
She
She is hard. She is hard. She is hard. And Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj
Nicki
can
hard.
rap. She can perform.
When she used to write her own stuff, she was hard. She was
Yeah.
hard. She hard.
And Megan Thee Stallion, she's been through the ringer. She got this shot in her foot, and Nicki Minaj called her Bigfoot on a track.
Oh, holy moly!
Called her Bigfoot on the track.
That's hilarious.
Talked about her mother who passed away. That's
Oh,
disrespectful.
that's disrespectful, bro.
And it was on the news this week that people were trying to find where
It's on the
her
news?
mom was. Natia. It was on news that people were trying to find where Meg's mother was buried and wanted to desecrate her burial.
People are dying. People are forgotten.
Insane.
And they talking about
when you're going
this?
hard for your rap artist that hard, you don't even know. She don't even know you, and you're going that hard on your rap and your favorite rap, your barbs.
Yeah, she does say that, huh?
So embarrassing. So embarrassing.
She's talented.
Well, Megan has the Hotties. She got her group's called the Hotties. Beyonce's got the Hive, the Beehive.
Sounds like
Cardi
some real
B's
public.
got the what is Cardi?
Cardi B hard. I don't care.
I like Cardi B too.
She said, when I put my hand on my hip, you did, she did, they did. Like that old song. I'm like, yo, who wrote that?
Who is your
bro?
favorite female artist then? Right now.
Come on. Oh, right now? Or ever?
Ever.
Oh, Foxy Brown. Come on.
Really?
Yeah. Easy peasy, Young
Easy
Jeezy. Yeah. Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown.
She's
At all time.
immaculate. She's too good. She's too good. I'm so happy she not rapping right now. She too good.
Really? Really?
Yeah, she's like suspiciously good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to give props to Miss Foxy Brown for sure.
Foxy Brown. What is it? The Firm. Nas.
Yep.
AZ.
That's right.
Mhm, mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And the like Nas and the old school. I mean, even Jay-Z and all the pioneers who've helped laid it in the '90s and early of that. You were just talking about Redman and Method Man. The people from the Wu-Tang Clan. These are people who laid out the true foundation for you.
Yeah, for sure.
For you and up
Infrastructure.
and coming artists. What do you have to say to them?
Thank you. 1,000 thank yous. Thank you for existing. Thank you for not making the music they make today. Thank you for thank you for being real. Thank you for talking about what you've done so I can learn from it. Just, man, I don't even, man, y'all gods to me. Like, y'all Greek mythology to me, man.
Wow.
That's all I got to say. Yeah.
For you. Good for saying that. Good for saying that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you this one more time because I think this is again for people who are coming in the industry, but people, I need it too. What is your motivation, Natia?
My motivation right now, I wish I could tell you, but I'll tell you right now. My motivation right now is it's just being happy, like my middle name. I got to focus on myself and being happy. That's my motivation, really. Yeah, just focusing on myself. I've never focused. I got a big heart, but I don't. I have a big heart for others and not myself, and that's my biggest thing I need to do. So that's my motivation right now is to because I understand when you do you, everything comes to you, man. But I don't allow that to happen. You know what I mean? So my biggest motivation right now is just to just be happy. Yeah.
Very good. So we love you.
I love you too.
Our family really adores you. We have a lot of support out there for you. And again, I couldn't be the proudest cousin. I'm really proud of you. I really am.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too.
Oh, thank you.
She always been popping, bro.
I have. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. It took a minute. I was scared. Please be here today.
No.
So thank you for being here, coming through the trenches and everything. What are we expecting from Natia in the next year?
Oh, I got some crazy stuff coming soon.
Talk about it.
Oh, I got a couple videos coming out to Te Amo. This song's hard. My last project is called what is one thing about me, I don't know any of my music. I don't know my lyrics. I don't know anything.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
Because I just don't. I just write it and then it's out.
Okay.
But so I'm trying to think of what's the last album I just came out with. Literally just came out. Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Okay, here we go.
My album Laugh Now, Cry Later just came out, and it's probably the best thing, the second best album I've ever came out with in my entire life.
How many tracks are on it?
It's 13.
13?
13 tracks, and man, I'm working with this producer. He did XXXTentacion and Trippie Redd's
for real?
Fuck Love.
Okay.
And I think he's that song he's 10x platinum. He's a diamond producer. I'm like, bro, how do you even get that far, bro?
For real.
So yeah, I've been working with him, and man, the next things that we coming out with is gonna be, come on, man, it's gonna be splendiferous, ostentatious if not.
Okay, that you name that album that splendiferous. Where do you think it's going to? Are you going to be doing more local gigs here in Los Angeles to get the word out?
I'm trying to do these shows, but in May, cross the fingers like we did in New Zealand. Hopefully, they're trying to get me to go to Japan and Shibuya.
Right on.
Yeah, so I'll go out there. I'm gonna be
For
very
real.
happy. But I'm doing New Zealand again in December, though.
You're going back to New
Oh, yeah,
Zealand.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
great,
yeah.
great,
That's
wonderful.
That's automatic.
Great, it's automatic, already done. So we want you to be worldwide.
Yeah.
We want you to be worldwide.
I'll tell you this: it should be going to another country, and then everybody know who you. I'll be walking down the street and people be honking, "Natia to God." Wow. I'll be like, "What? This feel crazy." I'll come out here and they're like, "Beep beep."
Get the fuck out of the way.
Why you standing there? I'm like, damn, all right. Thanks, Los Angeles.
They make you humble here.
Yeah.
They keep you, and that's a good thing.
It is,
Keeping you humble.
It is.
Because you don't want that big head already.
Precisely.
You don't want that big.
If I felt like that every day, then my head will get bigger and bigger and bigger. You know.
Yeah, and then you can't see the ground.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
it does suck though.
Yeah, it does. It does. But it makes you humble and it makes you more appreciative of where you're coming from and where
Makes
you
you
and
work
how you're
harder.
getting there.
That's my another motivation. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We will be right back after these words from our sponsors. Thank you, sponsors.
Oh my God, I'm looking in the mirror every day and I see how yellow my teeth are. I'm drinking way too much coffee and drinking way too much red wine. I need a whitening bad.
You know what? I have a great dentist to go to. Actually, my personal dentist is Dr. Lexi at Exquisite Dentistry. Theron, my brother, actually went and got his teeth whitened and brightened a few months ago, and the results were amazing. And Theron came out of there with pure confidence, knowing that his teeth are white and bright.
I need some confidence.
Check out Exquisite Dentistry and ask for Dr. Lexi. His office is actually spa-like, so when you go into his office, you feel like you're going to a spa. It's a wonderful experience. Contact Dr. Lexi at Exquisite Dentistry in Los Angeles and tell them Queen ShanShan sent you.
I'm doing it right now.
So again, thank you for being here. Is there anything you want to say before we shut this down?
Hey, broadcast. I love you. Thank you for having me. And I had a pleasure time today. And this is the earliest I've ever woken up.
This is early. We got here. The call time is 9:30 in the morning on a Saturday.
On a
so
Saturday.
Thank you for being here. And Simeon, of course, thank you for being here. We appreciate
Thank you, bro. But I had a really good time. Seriously.
So this is official. This is the premiere episode of season 5. We got more guests coming to you in the next few months as well. Thank you for being here. Natia, what is your Instagram? How people can follow you?
My Instagram, unfortunately, I have one. It's Natia Booboo, NATIA BOOBOO.
Is that the only social media?
And my Twitter is Natia Booboo as well.
As well. Are you? And then all your music is on Spotify.
All my music is on Spotify, Apple Music. You just type in NATIA and have fun.
Now, are you also on SoundCloud too?
Yeah, I am on SoundCloud. Actually, I am still on SoundCloud.
You're still on
Yeah,
SoundCloud
I am,
as
yeah.
well. What other platforms that they can get your music
I mean,
on?
there's Tidal, there's all the other, but the main ones, Apple Music,
Yeah, those are
Spotify,
the main
those are the main ones. YouTube, just look up Natia.
And all your videos are there.
Natia
And
to
these
God.
are some crazy videos.
Yeah, they are.
There's some grainy, crazy,
Just
really,
watch.
but some of those
Just
videos
watch
are
this
funny
year.
though.
Just watch this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just watch this year.
So he's on all the social media. You guys can get that. And of course, after the show, I'll be posting where you can contact his and his management too, as well. So you have gigs. You want to see him tour your state, your city. We're gonna put that all in there so you can actually contact him and get Natia performing. Okay.
Sounds fine.
Thank you.
This is my therapy session, by the way.
This is my therapy session. Absolutely. So we love you.
I love you more.
So stay tuned for more episodes. And as always, thank you for listening to Abroad.
me not to cuss. Stop playing. Look. Hey. Microphone checker, Wu-Tang beat resurrector, Professor Natia giving out the lectures. Take notes how I take over Tribeca, human infector. I think I need a checkup, home wrecker. Got your girl sitting on my dresser while you out tricking heifers. Got your princesses, booty wetter. Then a man getting hit in the hit, but with letter, just let her 9mm help ya. Get comfy, not in a bed, but in a stretcher. This blood on my tins, man, not ketchup. Like a sandwich about my lettuce, man, by my cheddar. Ooh, Natia's winning by a landslide. Cause his rhymes be hotter than when your fan died. Look, freaking hotter than tan lines. I eat a cat too, you got, not sand side. Look, hey yo, like Big Pun's pant size. Renaissance fan plans to expand wide. From Tokyo, Japan to Van Nuys. My franchise #1, like we won the freaking grand prize. Look, we blowing up like landmines. This white got me so high I can hand glide. Killing like Jason in campsites. I'm on a plane to LA, you on standby. Look, let me breathe New Zealand. Look, let me breathe New Zealand. Yo, I need to breathe, man. Hey, hit this. Let me puff on that la la la. Cupid cigars. Listen, shorty, the future is ours. His and hers to the garage. Money we own. Remember when I used to do fraud? My life a movie. When I die and it's over, watch you applaud, man. Night on Natia to God, man. That's a problem. It's gonna be real easy to solve. Junior high, man, I ain't seen you at all. When I was starving and you was with me, you must have been a mirage, God.